What is up, everyone? Today is Tuesday, which means that it's time for another live Q&A. As always, I'm your host, Paul J Lipsky, here to answer all the questions that you have about dropshipping on different marketplaces like eBay and Facebook Marketplace. So we're going to jump into your questions in just a few moments. Real quick, the way this works is if you come during one of these live sessions on YouTube right here, you can go to the live chat section, ask any questions that you have, and I'll do my best during this time to answer as many of them as I can. So what we talk about primarily on this channel are different ways to dropship. Now, you might have heard of different ways to dropship on websites like Shopify, where you build your own website. That is not what we are doing here. Let me show you what we're doing. I have a visual aid for you guys. So hopefully the light doesn't block that too much. Maybe this isn't going to work. So basically, this is the way it works. You have a customer right here, and she's going to purchase an item from you. Now, you are listing that item for sale on a marketplace like Facebook Marketplace, like eBay. And the reason we sell there is because that is where the customers already are. You don't have to worry about driving traffic to your websites. You don't have to worry about marketing, paying for ads. The customers are already on these websites, so you just have to go where they already are and list some items for sale. What items you might be asking? I'll get to that in a second, because that's kind of the cool thing here. So they buy an item from you. Let's say they pay $100. Then at that point, you then buy the item. You don't own that item. You don't have that item in stock. You don't have a warehouse full of that item. You then spend a portion of that, let's say $60, buying it from your supplier. And then as soon as you buy it from your supplier will ship it directly to your customer. That is the way that this works. So you don't have to hold any inventory. You don't have to buy it up front. You buy it on an item by item basis as the sales already come in. So you're not spending money until someone has already bought an item from you. Now, the suppliers that we use, that really depends on the marketplace. So like on eBay, we primarily use wholesale suppliers. A lot of people still use what's called retail suppliers. And on Facebook, we use retail suppliers. That's all we use exclusively. So we're looking at dropshipping from Amazon, from Walmart, from Home Depot, different websites like that. It makes it very, very simple because you don't have to worry about setting up the wholesale contracts. You just have to be able to shop on those websites like walmart.com, and then it makes it really simple. So find products on Walmart, list them on the Facebook Marketplace. Once they sell, buy them from Walmart, and Walmart will ship them directly to their customers, to your customers rather. All right, let's see what questions you guys have about that. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into it, but yeah. Okay, Edward says, hey, Paul, has your Facebook course been updated from a year ago? Is there an easy way to find the updates? Yeah, Edward. So I update my courses all the time. I have 2 courses, an eBay course and a Facebook Marketplace dropshipping course. And I update them all the time as needed. So I don't just go through and update the entire course at once. I might see, okay, eBay updated, like just a few weeks ago, eBay updated their settings page. It looks different than the settings page I showed in my video for the course. So I went in and redid that video so that it made sense for you guys, all the new students. So that is what I do. I generally don't announce the updates because if you're already a member and you already have stuff set up, it's not relevant to you. It's only relevant to new people who are just coming in for the first time. But there are some updates I add periodically that are more substantive, that are helpful to everyone. So I always add updates saying, hey guys, this is a new strategy that I'm doing. Or hey, like on eBay about 4 months ago, I made a major change to the course because there was a major change to the way that I do eBay dropshipping using software. So I updated the course and said, hey, this is a new way that I'm using this software. It's a lot different than what I was doing before, so everyone should check out these videos. So I send out emails about that. So if you haven't been Facebook Marketplace dropshipping for a while, Edward, I would suggest you just go through the course again. It could be a good refresher and kind of start over and just kind of go through it. But yeah, generally those updates will be found, like the more substantive ones in terms of strategies and tactics that I'm trying, new stuff like that. That can usually be found later in the course. Like I have a whole bunch of stuff later in the course, Edward, that I just added about, I'd say a month and a half ago, about how to dropship from Amazon onto Facebook Marketplace, like the latest strategies that are working for that. And there's like a whole separate little course or section about that. What is up, Steven? Thanks for being here. Mohammed says, hey, Facebook removed my shipping option. How do I deal with that? Yeah, so with Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, the reason it works is because, or one of the reasons it works is because when you list an item for sale on Facebook Marketplace, you have the option to choose, okay, how is this going to be delivered to the customer? Because traditionally, the only way to deliver items to customers was to meet them in person. You would have to hand them the item, they would hand you money. But now you have the option to ship items to your customers. That is the shipping option on Facebook Marketplace. So if you have that shipping option, then if someone were to buy that item from you on Facebook, all they have to do is click a button that says buy now, enter in their credit card details, and that money would then flow through Facebook. Facebook would hold it, you would fulfill the order, and then they would send the money to your bank account. So that's the way that it works. So it's done directly through Facebook. Without that shipping option in there, you can still do drop shipping. It just becomes harder. It's not as streamlined. So you definitely want that shipping option and try to get that unlocked. Generally, most people are going to have that shipping option. That is kind of the norm. If you're here in the United States, you will probably have that shipping option just by default. But some people don't have it, and there are a number of reasons you might not have it. First, people outside the United States, it's not available for everyone yet. Not available for everyone yet, but they're slowly rolling it out for more and more countries. And if you've ever had a Facebook ads account and it's gotten shut down for whatever reason, then you won't be able to have the shipping option either. So if either of those ones apply to you, that's probably the situation. If you have an ads account that was shut down, you can appeal it, get it back, and then the shipping option should become available for you. So that could be the reason why. It's going well, man. Going well. Let's see. Please make sure to smash the like button. Definitely. Okay, Econ Biz says, my eBay account has been suspended indefinitely. Will using a virtual computer, new name, address, new bank account be the fix of this issue? It should be. But if you use fake information, then it probably won't work. So you have to use like a real person, set it up under the name of a real person and run it for them. Wow. Crypto Surfer says, hey, Paul, what's up? I know you also dabble in crypto. I got in when you were buying Dogecoin. I wouldn't say, oops. Whoa, where did that come from? Sorry about that. I wouldn't say I was buying Dogecoin. I think I bought like a little bit once for a video, and I still have that. It was very, very little bit. Okay, but you said, I just sold everything and put it into Volt Inu, already up 4x since February, and it just dipped to the floor level. Wow. Okay, I didn't know about that. I don't really, to be honest, I do invest with crypto, but I don't go after kind of these meme coins, these more riskier coins, you might want to call them. Some people call them like shit coins. I'm not saying that this is necessarily one of them. I don't know anything about this coin, but you get the idea. I stay away from those. I invest using something called crypto bots. And what these do is I buy established coins, or ones that I consider established, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, different ones like that, and put them into this program that actually day trades them for me. Sometimes makes hundreds of little trades a day. So even as the market's going down, if it's going up, it's buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling a little bit. That's what the program does. And as it does that, it makes me money. makes me crypto, even if the market's going down. So that is what I do. I learned all that from a guy named Dan. He has a course on how to do that. That's closing for enrollment tonight. I've talked about this on this channel before, but it is closing for enrollment at midnight tonight. So if you want to get in on that or find out more about this, go to dstitans.com/theplan. DS as in dropshipping, titans.com/theplan. And you can find out more information about it. You would want to check it out right now because it's literally closing for enrollment in about 10 hours from now. Okay. Is it smart to change your eBay store name, username every month to avoid being sniped? No, I wouldn't worry too much about that being sniped. So being sniped is basically when, someone else finds out that you're a drop shipper, and then what they do is they copy all the items in your store. People used to do this a lot. They don't do it as much anymore, but they still do. Those people probably aren't going to have a sustainable business because all they're trying to do is copy other people and then underbid them. And then that's just going to create a race to the bottom that they're ultimately going to fail. So I don't play into those people. I just do my own thing, focus on my own thing. And I wouldn't worry too much about something like that. Even something like changing your name and username every month is not really going to work because they could still just save the link to your page and it should still work after that. If the former business owner has worked illegally with the business, will the new owner? I don't follow that. And that sounds like you're asking for legal advice, which I'm not going to give. Can you please tell me, is Facebook Marketplace a long-term business like Amazon? It's really so early, it's hard to know. I love the saying, make hay while the sun shines. So what that means is right now, Facebook Marketplace is hot. People are making a lot of money with it. So when I saw that, I said, why wouldn't I go all in with this? Why wouldn't I give this everything I got? Even if it fails in a year, if you put everything into it, you can make a lot of money in a year with something like this. It was something like e-commerce or drop shipping. So yeah, we don't really know what's on the agenda, the long-term agenda for Facebook Marketplace. We don't know where it's going to be, if it's going to be around long-term like Amazon is, but it's working now. And for me, that's good enough. Even if it fails, I'll make a lot of money. I'll gain a lot of experience that I can then take somewhere else like Amazon in the future. Steven says, Walmart and Home Depot are king for those who are new to drop shipping. I agree, man. So like I said, we do both wholesale and retail drop shipping. I think ultimately I would want to encourage most people, especially on eBay, to move towards wholesale. But in the beginning, retail is just so simple. It's so approachable for people, especially for beginners. And especially if you're doing on Facebook Marketplace where it's allowed. You're allowed to do that. And if you're using something like Walmart or Home Depot, those are retail stores. Do you know how to shop on Walmart.com? Maybe you haven't, but if you can shop on Amazon, it's like the same thing, okay? Add to your cart, go through the checkout process. But for the shipping address, use your customer's address, not yours. So it's very, very simple and kind of streamlined like that. And that's kind of like what makes it so good for beginners. Okay, you're not dealing with a lot of the complications of a wholesale business, wholesale agreements. Not that that's terrible to do, but it just requires extra work. So definitely for beginners, retail is definitely going to be a lot easier. Okay. All right, Tyler says, do you think wholesale Shopify dropshipping would be a good addition to marketplace dropshipping because it can create another source of income? So I'll say this first. Wholesale on Facebook Marketplace, I don't think is it's not the approach I would do right now. If you're going to be selling on Facebook Marketplace, I would use the retail suppliers because it's allowed and because it's a lot simpler than wholesale. Eventually, wholesale might kind of lead the way there, but for now, retail is just so simple. But back to your actual question, should we start wholesale dropshipping using Shopify? That's up to you, but there's so many problems with Shopify that I kind of alluded to earlier in this video. So with Shopify, you have to build your own website. You have to drive traffic to that website. You have to pay for marketing. You have to make that website look nice. All that stuff, that is a ton of work. There's a ton of things there that can go wrong. You might be paying for ads for people to visit your website, and people might not be buying for something as simple as the colors on your website are off. They're not the right colors to get people to buy. And you might not even know that. And you're wasting all this money paying for these ads and trying to fix things up because of some silly mistake that you don't even know about because of buying psychology. So it's incredibly difficult and potentially incredibly expensive. And, if you're a beginner, you should really be selling on a marketplace like Facebook Marketplace, like eBay. And if you want the simplest way to do that, do Facebook Marketplace with retail dropshipping because it just doesn't get simpler than that. But if you have experience with that and you've built up some capital and you want to take things to the next level, then sure, do Shopify. Give it a shot. At least you can fall back on what you're already being successful and doing well with. But for a beginner, I wouldn't jump right into Shopify. I would gain some experience doing something else that is a lot more simplified and streamlined. Oh, George says, I want to list barbecue grills. What price range should I be looking for? Yeah, so this is actually something I just made a video for June. Every month I make a video talking about what products to sell that month. And spoiler alert, one of the products that I'll be talking about for the month of June are barbecue grills. So check out that video. I think it's going to be available in like 2 weeks. But what I would do, George, is if you're using Zeek Analytics, this is the easiest way to do this. And for the product research tool, type in barbecue grills and see what comes up. See what people are buying. Because Zeek Analytics will actually show you, okay, people are buying this grill and buying this grill and this grill. They've bought, let's say, 40 of this grill and it's priced $199. But they've bought 80 of this grill and it's priced $129. So that gives you an idea of how much people are willing to spend on these different items, in this case, these barbecue grills. So you can see, okay, most people are buying grills that are between the price of, let's say, $120 and $180. Any more than that, people aren't buying them, and any less than that, they don't really exist. So that's what I would do right there. Amir says, hey, want to get a sale on eBay? eBay holds my funds for about 15 days. Why does that happen? Okay, so eBay does that as kind of like a precautionary measure. So they want to make sure that their customers don't get, eBay wants to make sure that its customers don't get scammed. And it is their customers. Anytime someone buys from you on eBay, it's not your customer, it's eBay's customer. eBay needs to protect that. They want to protect that relationship they have with the customer. So they want to make sure that if you sell an item, that you're not just going to take the cash and run away with it, so to speak. They want to make sure they're actually going to fulfill the order. So they wait, give you time to do that, and then release the funds to you. And that's the way that they do it. I feel like I'm just totally out of the loop. I used to be a lot more active with crypto, like checking different coins and stuff. But I kind of, once I found these crypto bots, I kind of just stopped looking into it. I'm pulling up my web browser right now. Volt Inu is on ETH. Volt Inu. Oh, maybe not. Is it really accepted by Walmart? Volt Inu. Oh, interesting. I'll look into this later. Volt Inu price. Let's look at what really matters. All right, just going to do a little bit of crypto research right now. Volt Inu is worth that much. So, I mean, check this out. So you see how much it's going up and down in a single day? Like here it is up here it is down here, up, down, up, down. So what the crypto bot does is as the price is down here, it will buy a little bit, maybe spend like 20 cents, like literally just 20 cents buying some. Then when it goes up here, it'll sell that. and it'll make like a little profit. Or rather, it will spend a few dollars buying here, and then it'll sell it up here and make maybe like 20 cents profit, which isn't a lot, but here's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. He's made $1. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Made $2. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And this is just one day, right? It could be a lot more than that. So that's kind of the way those crypto bots work. But let's see the price of this over time. So it was of course really high like everything else. So actually, let's look at all time. Yeah, so it was priced there, and it's now kind of like below the price when it launched. But it was as high as this before. I can't read these numbers. Too many zeros. So interesting. I'll look into that, man. Thanks for the tip. All right. Okay, Mina says, I think I'm back in the same place. Mina says, I'm going on a cruise in September. Awesome. Enjoy. I want to know what to do about my Facebook shop. I run the shop solely by myself. I don't want to mess up my logging into Facebook while on my cruise. It shouldn't be an issue. People log into their Facebook accounts all the time from overseas while on cruises, so it should be okay. If you want to really be okay, then get a dedicated fresh VPN from IPburger. That's the website. And that will be like a Chrome extension so that anytime you're on that browser, that Chrome browser, and you have the extension activated, then any website you visit, it'll look like you're coming from the same IP address. So whether you're at home or you're at work or you're on a cruise, it will always be the same IP address. So I would do that now and start using it. And then once you go to the cruise line, you'll still have the same IP address that will already be established in there. Raina says, I got 4 shops approved in a month. Yeah, I mean, sometimes when it rains, it pours with shops. People sometimes struggle to get them approved. This is something I actually go over in my course, my Facebook course, how to get approved, how I was able to get, 5 shops approved my first month doing Facebook shops. And yeah, I mean, you were able to do too. So there you go. Should AutoDS be working on Facebook for out-of-stock items? Yeah, so AutoDS, it detects if items go in and out of stock. So after you list an item for sale, what if the price changes? What if the item goes out of stock? Well, AutoDS is a software that can detect that for you. So it will alert you, hey, this item is now out of stock, or this item's price changed. That way you don't sell that item that's now out of stock. So that is what it does. And yeah, it works. They have it for eBay, they have it for Facebook Marketplace. And I have my affiliate link for AutoDS in the description if you want to check it out. All right. All right. Renato says, hey, Paul, recently my Walmart orders delivered by stores are being delivered with my name on the labels. Before that used to be the customer's name. I don't know anything about that. That's only happened to me once, and I thought it was kind of like a hiccup kind of thing. Yeah, so those sound like the DoorDash deliveries. I wouldn't worry about it too much. You can maybe change your name on Walmart so that it says something different than your real name if you want. If that makes you feel a little bit more comfortable. I have multiple, but I really only use one shop. All right, Steve says, when are you going to release your Amazon dropshipping course again? And how long until dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and Amazon gets too saturated? Excuse me. So I'll answer the second question first about the saturation. I don't think there'll ever be a point where any marketplace becomes too saturated, because for every new seller that comes onto a platform, there are many more buyers that enter that platform. And in general, people are shopping more and more online. So there's more demand for online products now than ever before, and that's only going to go up. So I don't really see these ever really becoming oversaturated, because just the sheer number of customers and demand for products is only going up and up and up. Now, as for the Amazon dropshipping course, I used to have a course about how to dropship on Amazon. I closed it down when I stopped doing it myself. And at this point, I really don't have any plans to open it back up for enrollment, because I haven't been dropshipping on Amazon myself. And I don't really have a good solution yet for selling on Amazon the way that I want. But as soon as I do, I'll be telling you guys about it here on YouTube, maybe making a course about it, maybe not. We'll kind of see. But I'll definitely be talking about it here on YouTube. Okay. Albert says, Facebook Marketplace has been dead these past few days, both for shops and normal marketplace. Right now we are entering the summer, and the summer is always a time when sales tend to slow down. So that could be part of the reason. But also look at what products you're selling. Were they primarily winter items or early spring items? Start looking at items that people would be more interested in for the summer. And you kind of just maybe need some fresh items in there. So again, in a couple weeks, I'll be making a video about what to sell in June. Those are summer items that you would definitely want to be adding into your stores to at least help with that slowdown, prevent it from happening so much. Any ideas about Zeek Analytics? It's great software. We use it for product research, for eBay, for Facebook Marketplace. It's excellent. We love it. So I have plenty of videos here on YouTube about how to use Zeek Analytics. So check out some of them. Yeah, so that's the website, dstitans.com/theplan. That is the course. You can learn more about how those crypto bots work that do that day trading for you, where actually buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell as the markets go up and down, to make you money even while the market goes down. Every time I upload a tracking number on eBay from Amazon Logistics or China Post, it always says upload on time but no carrier scan. How do I fix that? Don't use those carriers. There are some carriers that eBay accepts, but they don't really accept them. And those are two of them. You don't want China Post. You don't want Amazon Logistic. You want to use different tracking numbers for that. These are all kind of solutions I have in my course to avoid that from happening, to avoid running into that issue, I should say. But yeah, I would never use an Amazon Logistic tracking number on eBay, even if it says they allow it. The lives are always saved. You can always watch them later here on my YouTube channel. I don't know, actually. I don't know what the old... eBay is pretty old. It's pretty old. All right, a few more questions here. Levi says, I posted a few items from Walmart to Marketplace. I got 9 views, but that's it. What else should I do? What am I doing wrong? So a few things here, Levi. First of all, I don't know what kind of research you did to find those items. Were they just random items? You have to do product research. And by product research, I mean find out what people are buying right now and sell those same products. Now, Facebook doesn't really give you that information, but eBay does and Amazon does. So if you can go on those websites, do product research on those websites, see what items are being sold successfully there. Like we look on eBay and see what are people successfully drop shipping from Walmart to eBay? What are people buying on eBay from Walmart drop shippers? Find those items and then sell the same ones on Facebook Marketplace, okay? Then you want to optimize those listings. Better titles, better keywords in the titles, better photos potentially, better description potentially, clean those things up. All of that stuff matters. Price matters. All of that stuff matters, and that's what's going to get you more traffic and sales and really have a scalable business at that point. Yeah, Walter, again, check out the video I'll be making in 2 weeks about what to sell in June. That is the video every single month. Look for those videos. I'll make them say what to sell in June, what to sell in July, what to sell in August, something like that. And those are the videos you want to check out. I'm not telling you to stay away from Shopify. I mean, if you're ready for it, go for it. But for beginners, I wouldn't jump into Shopify. I would really start with a marketplace. All right, we don't answer spam. Okay, GM says, hey, Facebook wants me to verify my identity, but I'm a business, not an individual. So I don't have a social security number. Yet, if you're selling on Facebook Marketplace, you are only allowed to sell as an individual. So it has to be under your social security number. A Facebook shop can be under a business with an EIN, like an EIN for your LLC. So that is the way you have to do it. There's no other way around it. So if you're selling a marketplace, you got to use your social security number. And then when you sell in shops, okay, then you can enter in your EIN and sell under your LLC. Wholesale, you can do wholesale on eBay. You can do wholesale on Amazon, okay? You can do it directly on there, get those relationships with the suppliers, and then sell where the customers already are on those marketplaces. Any moves on Amazon? Not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, check out a lot of my videos. I mean, I kind of went over a lot of tips in this video about how you got to do product research, you got to do optimization. All those things matter. But yeah, check out a lot of my other videos on Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. That's the link to AutoDS. Thanks for this live. My pleasure. I only use Zeek Analytics. I've tried other ones. For product research, I think Zeek Analytics is the best. It's just a really, really good software for product research. So should I sell on a personal marketplace or Facebook shops? This is up to you. I mean, when you get started, shops takes a little bit of while to set up. So I just sold directly on marketplace. I dealt with that, kind of bit the bullet there. But as soon as I was able to sell in shops, I kind of went all in with that. For a number of reasons, it's just better, and you can sell as an LLC under your business name. So I much prefer it, and that's just kind of the route I've been going with it. Is Facebook Marketplace dropshipping better than eBay? No, but eBay isn't better than Facebook Marketplace either. They both have their pros and cons. Facebook Marketplace, I think, is probably the most beginner-friendly place to start, just because they are so lax with their rules. Very simple to set up. You don't even need to sign up for a website. You already have Facebook, so you have Facebook Marketplace. eBay, though, has that long-term established part of it. Okay, it's been around for a while. It's going to continue to be around for a while. People have been dropshipping on eBay for a long time, and it's going to continue to exist. So yeah, that's kind of the benefit of eBay dropshipping, is that you have that kind of just, all that history behind it. And we just don't know what's going to happen with Facebook Marketplace. But like I said, or Facebook shops. But like I said, oops, that was this question. But like I said, it's working now, making money with it. So I'm going to make hay while the sun shines. Yeah, I've received these. So has Walmart ever reached out directly to you to update your multi-jurisdiction form? Yeah, I've gotten this before, and I've submitted the paperwork, and we were all good. Or, so that's basically it. If you don't have it, I don't know what they would do, but. Best way to get a response from Facebook Marketplace with questions and other issues. It is a challenge reaching them. I would join, the best thing to do is to join, There's a Facebook group for Facebook Marketplace sellers. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. And you can actually just post right in there and just say what your issue is. And you don't have to give specifics, but that's been able to kind of move the ball rolling with some of the issues that people have been having. Not sure what that's reference to. If I'm starting a wholesale business, wouldn't it just be easier to put the wholesale items in my current store that I already have higher limits on than starting a new eBay store? Yeah, you can certainly do that. If you're using your eBay store actively, I would start a new one specifically for wholesale, just kind of keep things organized. But if you think it would just be easier to have 2 different stores, you're more than welcome to do that. Or to have it all in one store, rather. You're more than welcome to do that, of course. But if you start a new eBay store and you already have an established one, they might give you higher limits on that store because you already have selling history under another store. eBay said you're not allowed to do drop shipping on with retail suppliers, but they say you're allowed to do wholesale. So yeah, you can do wholesale. And people still do retail. How much does eBay take in fees, and is it still profitable or more profitable than Amazon dropshipping? The fees vary based on your store subscription and the categories that you're selling in. Generally, it's like 12% though. And it is more profitable. The fees are lower than Amazon dropshipping or selling on Amazon in general. Amazon dropshipping has gotten really hard, so I wouldn't recommend most people get into it. And the fees are lower on eBay. Okay. All right, guys. So we are going to end it there today, but thank you everyone for coming out and asking questions. If you haven't come to one of the live streams yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on it. Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this. And remember, head on over to dstitans.com/the plan and check it out. That is my affiliate link for the plan if you want to kind of see what it's all about. But if you sign up through my link, you get some bonuses as well. So you're going to get access to a little mini course that I put together that will introduce you to crypto and kind of get you ready for the plan. And also a masterclass that I did all about how I turned about $900 into about $5,000 in a month flipping NFTs. So you can get full access to that as well when you sign up for the plan using my link, which again is dstitans.com/the plan, which closes at midnight tonight. So thanks everyone for hanging out, and I'll see you next week.